Hello and welcome to another episode of Late Night at the Movies with me, Forbes London.
And me, Michael Langabir.
Michael, I've come to the table today with a film that troubles me.
Yeah. Troubles
It
you.
troubles me.
Okay, go on.
So, I want to talk about part man, part machine,
Right.
all cop.
Okay, right. So there's a lot of ground to cover here, okay, because we've got many movies and TV shows. Go on.
I want to talk to you about Robocop, but I want to talk to you about Robocop, specifically the 2014
It was going to come eventually. Okay, all right.
reboot
all
of
right.
the franchise.
Okay, all right, yeah, okay, all right. Right, so we got, the remake, as it was, of Robocop.
Man from Suicide Squad, main role, Joel Kinnaman.
Or Killer Franchise, shall we call him?
Poor old Joel. Right, so, got Joel Kinnaman taking on the role of Alex Murphy. This film is set presumably in the not too distant future from the point that it's 2014 here.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably set at 2024, somewhere around there.
Yeah. Whereas it can be deemed as possible.
Yeah. And this is a problem that I think I've got with the whole film, is that from the get-go, everything's possible, isn't it? We're in a war-torn war environment with the Ed 209 type characters that are already in circulation, in war,
the flying machines, and
in
whatnot, yes.
military environment.
Yeah.
And then we're more in sort of the cop style environment.
Yeah.
Alex Murphy's this do-gooder cop who happens to fall on the wrong people, doesn't he? And gets blown up. There's a car bomb.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Didn't like the car bomb.
No. What troubled me is where the crime isn't really, above the law.
No.
In this film, like it was the original.
Yeah.
Where cops are dying to and fro.
Uh-huh.
It was really, everybody's depressed. Everybody was going on strike.
Yes.
The
strike of the cops. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't like the whole car bomb in that. To me, was not good. I like the idea of he's trying to be a hero, and you got these thugs that just blow him away. It was gritty. It was 80s.
It was personal.
Mm.
It was personal. It was
Exactly.
a revenge movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was a ghost inside the machine, wasn't it?
Yes.
So let's fast forward now to this movie.
Mm-hmm.
That they bring him back as Robocop in this hideous.
Who has his memories?
He has his memories. Some would say more human than cop.
Yes.
Because he's in this hideous black suit.
So all man, part machine.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. All memory.
Yeah, all memory.
All memory.
Which I think what they were going with is still trying to keep that humane thing, still have the love of his life and the kid and stuff like that. But with the first movie, just coming back to it again, he didn't remember. There was no connection. They were afraid of him. They didn't want anything to do with him.
That's
in their eyes. He died.
He was a Frankenstein.
Yeah,
Frankenstein's monster, wasn't he? It's what he was.
And you got that kind of 80s grittiness where you never relate to it, but it's good seeing something that diverse, really.
Yeah.
But in this one, not so much. He's still the same guy.
None of it's convincing, is it?
No.
From the get-go. Now, let's talk about the horrible rubberized suit.
The black suits.
The black suit.
Stylish black suit. Slimming.
Yeah.
Slimming. I'll keep him slim.
But he was one cape away from being the Dark Knight.
He really was.
He really was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Spent most of the movie with the visor up, which is quite a curious
Which I didn't
choice.
like.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
No.
No, he never puts it down in combat.
I want people to see my face. You don't need it.
You don't need to.
We all know what whatever his name is, Pete Weller looks like.
Yeah.
Don't need to see your face. Just keep it going.
But the thing is with Robocop 1, the 1987 film, was that you don't see Weller's face in its entirety until the end part of the movie. He wants to see what he looks like, doesn't he? He wants to see...
And yet you can clearly see like a skin mask over a robot thing. But with this guy, Kilimanjaro, it's a head inside a mask.
Yeah.
It's not as... Again, it's come away from that 80s grittiness where you can definitely put an 18 certificate on it.
Yeah.
But you can't with this film.
This one wasn't, was it?
Too gentle.
And a lot of the problem was, I think they took lose the hand quite literally.
Yeah,
Robocop 1 We managed to save the hand, lose the hand.
Lose the hand.
In this one, he's got a hand that's exposed. He's
Yeah,
saved
exposed.
a hand.
Not even a glove.
Yeah, he's got a hand. So what if I
shoot the hand?
Yeah, shoot the gun out of his hand.
Yeah.
If anything, shoot him in the face.
Yeah, that's the whole point of Robocop, because, bullets bounced off him.
Yeah. So you've got this unconvincing plastic suit that he's wearing, which looks ridiculous anyway. It almost seems like they tried to go back on it at one point, because they went for a more silvery suit, didn't they? At one point.
At the very end, isn't it? They they were giving them the older style suit again.
It was either that, or it was actually towards the beginning.
Yeah.
And then they decided to upgrade the suit to the black suit.
So if I remember correctly, at the end, they can bring him out. It's got like this kind of like this dome of all his organs inside it of the head.
That's what he wanted. He wanted to see what was left.
Yeah.
Of him. And if there's ever a terrifying scene,
how is his hand still?
Well, did you see it was just attached to like a rod that then goes to this plastic perspex holder where his lungs are, and it didn't have the same cinematography as the first film did, with the building of Robocop and his realization that he's not actually he's not actually more man than he is suit.
No, but if you remember the film, they did switch off his human parts to that humane part, where he was just all, machine and just looking out for criminals and going straight for them. I thought this was quite an interesting take of the movie now. It is kind of sticking to the same kind of realism of Robocop, of what he has to do and what we had in the very first one as well. And the second one, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
But that was a little bit silly, wasn't it?
Let's not talk about the second one.
Okay. Let's talk about actors though. So we've got Gary Oldman.
Loads of actors in this.
Yeah, loads. Gary Oldman. He's the scientist. Bill's Robocop. So I thought it was pretty good. Good actor. Michael Keaton.
Yep.
One of our faves. He runs the business. It's brilliant.
And very good at the role.
Very good. Samuel Jackson, of course.
Yeah.
Who I can't quite understand his character.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's a bit silly.
He's supposed to be the push satire in the film, and it falls flat versus what Robocop 1 was trying to achieve.
Yeah.
Where you got Abby Cornish as his wife, I think.
The guy from Watchmen, he was like the bad guy.
Yeah.
I think Michael Keaton should have played that part, the soldier.
Right.
And Peter Weller should have been running the company.
Yeah, I think I would have shat too much on the. I think he even realised I don't really want anything to do with this. As soon as he saw that
Am I Robocop? No.
I'm out. I'm out.
I'm out.
So I think it was perhaps a film. If we're going to wrap up what we think of Robocop 2014, I think it was a film that could have been a good action film had it not been a Robocop film.
Yeah, there were some good action parts into the film, actually. So that's pretty good.
Call it anything but Robocop. I think would have been the best way I would have gone up. Not Robocop.
Yeah, he was some kind of undercover cop as well at the beginning. Is he no longer undercover? Has he now been demoted to street cop?
Well, that's
with uniform?
Quite difficult to. But then he had a little police badge on his uniform. That was highlight, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I think they should have stuck to the same. If you're going to update it.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a new suit, have a new suit. Stick to the storyline. Have it gritty. Have it a bit gory. Have his body parts blown away with shotguns until he's dead. Have him as a brand new cop on the first day. With all the other cops dying and the big war between criminals and cops and bring it to that part at least.
Don't call it Robocop.
Or don't call it Robocop.
Don't call it Robocop.
Yeah.
If you're going to change your suit, don't call it Robocop. That's my view. So, with that takeaway,
okay,
let's get started with the reviews.
Okay, right. So, right. We'll look at what everybody else thinks of it, shall we? Okay. So we got on Rotten Tomatoes, 48%. Okay. IMDb 6.1 out of 10, quite high. Metacritic 52. This was
hard to please. What's your view, Michael? Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being highest, 1 being lowest.
I'm giving this a 5.
5, average movie.
Yes. thought I'd surprise you with this one.
Yeah, Men in Black International doing on me here.
I know, right? Main reason being because I don't like when they're trying to throw comedy into it. I don't like forced comedy. You know me, I don't like it. I'm purely going on the action movie basis of this, where it's okay to watch. It's not original, it's not better, it's watchable. I'm
going to put this film at 4 out of 10.
Okay, not too far away from me then.
Yeah, it's below average. It's not a very good film, and as a big Robocop fan, I think that it should have been called I don't know Cybernator or some shit like that.
Yeah. Ultra Cop.
Yeah, Robocop. So.
Cock.
Yeah. So that's it. 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's actually quite.
Yeah. I think maybe a different actor. Then Neil Killerman.
Different movie would have been great.
Many wishes if he had a monkey's paw. Yeah.
But thankfully no sequel, so roll on Robocop Returns. So, that's us, and we'll catch you in another episode.
See you on the next cast.
Goodbye.